Welcome back to the Express at the 12th Annual Langley International Festival, a two-day showcase of culture and community. And you know, events like this wouldn't happen without the help of dedicated volunteers. With our next story on today's Express, we're going to meet a very busy volunteer from Surrey and find out why he cherishes the time he's able to give back more than most.
My name is Shaun and I'm an alcoholic. I drank till I passed out on about a 3-week bender when my stomach started going. It cost me a couple of relationships. I ended up being rushed to emergency with a perforated ulcer. I had almost bled to death. I'd been laying there for 3.5 days, bleeding internally. The social worker at the hospital suggested that I go to Trilogy House. I grew up and into my 20s and so on, played soccer, lacrosse, fastball. I've, accomplished quite a few things in my life. I'm a journeyman electrician. I also have a lighting design diploma and provincial coaching license for coaching soccer.
The key about step one is having gratitude, understanding why you're here, understanding what the issues are that brought you here.
They brought me back to, being a responsible person, and part of that is, managing food and with Trilogy House 3 and working with the other clients, trying to help them too. It's just gave me a huge peace of mind. One of the things you might want to add to that is sharing with other people too.
Shaun arrived September 10th, 2010 at Trilogy House 3.
Everybody's organized for all lunches and dinners, so we're good for the rest of the week.
Well, Shaun's taken on a role since the time he's been here as a food manager and, helping organize clients and making sure that they understand the structure of and the environment in which they're coming into, just like Shaun did when he got here in 2010. Done a wonderful job managing the food and helping people just fit in and feel comfortable so they get a chance to change their lives.
Be sure that we get the right food for the right guys, because as you know, guys come in here and malnutrition is one of the big things. So.
I have a huge amount of gratitude for Gary and Susan and Trilogy House and the manager that I've worked with. Sometimes you don't appreciate the things around you at the time, but I couldn't ask for anything better and it was exactly what I needed to get healthy. Emotionally, mentally, and slowly but surely physically.
Since Shaun has been on this journey of recovery, the opportunities that have been presented to him to help others and to volunteer, he has taken advantage of, and he volunteered for summer games, the Surrey Summer Games. Just recently, the BC Summer Games were in Surrey. He volunteered there. He volunteers at a place called the Easy Does It Club, where there's 40,000 visits a year for people seeking recovery. And he's a strong part of that now as a volunteer that helps run the shift there, helps make sure that place operates. He volunteers on extra duties around the house, making sure guys feel comfortable, fit in, and get a chance. So he has stepped up and really taken a role in his recovery and in the community.
Trying to limit the amount of sweets they're getting all the time.
When he got out of the hospital and arrived at Trilogy House, he was like a walking dead man. Today he's healthy, he's helping others, and the changes that are possible and the changes that have taken place are the hard work that he's put in. And I think it just shows how important it is for people to get the opportunity for recovery.
Probably the most important lesson I've learned is that I have to live life on life's terms.
Shaun Campbell has been sober for 2 years. He's also a provincially certified soccer coach, and he plans on coaching again. Now, I don't know if you've heard, but the Express, we're getting a new name, a new look, and a new direction. As of September 4th, we will be Go Vancouver, but we will continue to share inspiring stories like Shaun's and more fun with your favorites like the wedding bells. Today, it's a little white knuckling on the water.
Hi, I'm Aubrey.
And I'm Sarah.
And we are the Wedding Bells.
I just got engaged.
And I did not. We're on an adventure to plan the big day.
In researching Stag and Stag Out ideas, I took Aubrey whitewater rafting.
I was really, really excited about this.
I was scared. I'm scared of water. I have really bad asthma. And I am good on frozen water.
Shannon from Canadian Outback Adventures told us.
The water is warmed up nicely to 6 degrees.
Almost frozen, Aubrey.
We also do a lot of stags and stagettes, so it's a great way for those groups to kind of take their mind and focus off of the wedding planning.
You can say that again. You would not be thinking about flowers, ribbons, poof, pink.
Speak for yourself. I'm kind of excited to have the little pink ones.
It's red.
No, it's kind of a pink.
I, for one, was thinking about safety.
Safety first.
Grab.
The safety demo was fun.
Never lost a life jacket.
Haha, funny.
Speaking of funny.
All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
That's actually the last one I was picked up in 5 years.
Sarah kept trying to ease my tension with some real zingers. We don't have paddles.
Oh, we're already up a creek without a paddle.
Okay, Sarah, let's focus. My fears subsided when I realized that Batman was our guide. And we were off. Right away, we went through 2 little ones, then we went through these huge ones. And then you'll never guess what happened. We don't have footage because...
I couldn't work the camera.
However, the adventures of Batman are always documented.
Hold on, folks. Here we go!
Sarah, do something!
I'm trying. Aubrey, that's the wrong end of the paddle.
What do we do?
Have no fear, ladies. I'm back.
Holy Batman, that was amazing.
It was amazing how fast they got back in, how they rescued everybody.
I couldn't believe it, and apparently that doesn't ever happen. Only to us. We'd lost a few of our crew. They were safe, and Batman was bad. These folks are amazing.
I felt very safe.
Believe it or not, I did too. It validated my fear that yes, it is dangerous, but it also sort of got rid of my fear because I did it and I'm fine.
I mean, look at these brave folks. Oh, and look at the photographer.
They led the way on this outdoor adventure. We even ate worms, and look at my nails. In conclusion to this stagette research,
I think this is a great idea for a wedding, a bridal party, because you have to bond together as a team.
Speaking of team, how team wedding bells do? We're not a good team.
You know, we were trying together, and I think that shows a lot of team effort.
So we stayed in the boat as a team, which was good team building.
For Shaw TV, we're the wedding bells.
What comes before the stagette? The proposal. And you can watch for Aubrey and Sarah's new reality show here on Shaw TV starting on October the 15th. You're watching The Express, and this is what's coming up.
There's always a cool breeze blowing off the ocean.
Quality assured collision road trip. A walk on the wild side.
I don't get that motivation until late at night.
The Whistler art scene and the story behind these owl figurines. The Express, only on Shaw TV.
The Express is brought to you in part by Plum, fashion supplier to host Johanna Ward.
Welcome back to The Express at the 12th Annual Langley International Festival. 2 days of performance. You can hear the music right now. There's also ethnic eats and all kinds of family fun. Everything that a Lower Mainland festival is known for. But what about something my hometown is known for? On today's Quality Assured Collision Road Trip, we're joining reporter Dan Kahan and his camera. And I promise you, there's not the Empress Hotel nor a bagpiper in sight.
Travel along with us as we explore the many marvelous attractions and activities of beautiful British Columbia on the Quality Assured Collision Road Trip.
Hey there. On today's road trip, we're going on a real road trip. Dallas Road in beautiful Victoria, British Columbia. When I moved to Victoria 20 years ago, first thing I did, went for a walk on a sunny day on Dallas Road. And I fell in love with Victoria, haven't left.
Sometimes I take what we have here on Vancouver Island for granted. Like Dallas Road. It's close, it's always there, what's the big deal, right? But people from across Canada and around the world only get to come here on holidays or business trips.
Look at this. Look at this. You got water, you got mountains, and you got the cool breakwater. You can walk, it probably takes you like 15 minutes just to walk to that end. You're walking along the water here. I mean, it's paradise. Seriously, it really is. If you saw this somewhere else in the world, you'd be going, wow, I want to get there someday. That's where I want to go. I want to travel across the world and see that. There's always a cool breeze blowing off the ocean, so it's perfect for flying kites, except when there's those kite-eating trees around. Ugh. Another thing I love about Dallas Road, excellent rock and stick throwing opportunities. You ready? I could do this all day. I could do this all day. Good job. No, don't spray me. Don't spray me. Don't spray me.
You never know who you're going to meet on Dallas.
You know what I love about this too? It's free. You could have a fantastic day down here at Dallas Road. Won't cost you a dime. All right, just steps away from the beach. Oh, no! Well, how am I supposed to get down to the beach now? Oh, I just go, yeah. Oh, yeah, made it. Another thing I like, it's got oceanfront rollerblade.
It's a skater's heaven. And fun, too, for whatever this guy's doing. For Quality Assured Collision Road Trip in Victoria, I'm Dan Kahn.
Entertaining and informative, the Quality Assured Collision Road Trip. Weekends on Shaw TV. Always something new and exciting.
Every artist has a time when they feel most creative. Some people during the day, some people at night. And when you meet our next artist and see what she's making, you won't be surprised to find out she's the nocturnal type.
This little owl will probably end up being a nice bright sky blue. I don't get that motivation until late at night. I don't know why it hits me so late at night, but quite often I'll stay up till 1 or 2 in the morning painting away.
Blame it on these big eyes. Fortunately, her nocturnal friends keep artist Holy St Denis in good company. A bit of a night owl herself, late-night inspiration doesn't hit until all is quiet at her kitchen table in Whistler.
My grandfather collected owls when I was a kid, and I don't know, I sort of made just the one thinking of him, but didn't expect to start a collection with it.
Papier-mâché owls have become Holly's signature. Big ones, small ones, blue ones, green ones. Each has its own unique look.
I can make little changes here and there and make them completely different, and each one is fun because they can be different colors and slightly different changes around the eyes and the feathers.
All of Holly's owls are made from papier-mâché. Growing up in an artist family, the Langley native worked in sketching, sculpting, painting, and pottery. But she best appreciated the hands-on shaping and sculpting papier-mâché afforded, especially living in a ski resort town.
Living up here in Whistler, we don't have a craft store that you can go and buy products from easily, and papier-mâché is one that I can pick up my products locally and make it myself at home, so it's always a little easier that way. It's more convenient.
But the application is far from the haphazard kindergarten craft project most of us are familiar with.
You can go a little further than that. Like I make my own paper pulp clay, which is another form of papier-mâché, and you're just using a few extra mediums like wall plaster, glue, flour, and you make a clay, and then that you use to sculpt over top of your base, which is the strips of newspaper.
The owls are my absolute favorite. Check out this cute little guy hanging out in his nest. You can meet Holly's owls at whimsyowlway.com or here at the Whistler Public Library, where they're currently on display. Different kind of wildlife are showcased here, including a wily blue fox.
The fox I gave moving arms and legs, so that was a little bit trickier.
Growing up on a hobby farm, all sorts of barnyard friends take shape under this Whistler Arts Council members' hands.
Runner ducks are those tall, skinny ducks that you see running around where they stand straight up like little pencils almost, like the duck in the movie Babe. And we had them when I was a kid, and they were just hilarious, the funniest birds. And so I thought it'd be kind of fun to make a couple of those.
Duck, fox, or owl, all artworks are colorful.
I didn't want it to be taken too seriously. I wanted, people to see it and smile.
Morning, noon, and night. These owls can stay out all day long. The only night owl at this table is the artist. From Whistler, I'm Nicole Fitzgerald for Shaw TV.
How cute were those little guys? Holly's Owls are available at Etsy.com or whimsyowlway.com. Now, for more things to do around the sea to sky, the Fraser Valley and Metro Vancouver, here's the 411 on the FYI. Go beyond a white dress and roses at the 10th Annual Grand Wedding Show, September 15th and 16th at the Vancouver Convention Centre East. Get your tickets for the award-winning musical Jersey Boys. The story of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons runs September 5th through the 23rd at Queen Elizabeth Theatre. Join the first annual Dinner in the Park on September 12th at Seasons in the Park. Funds raised benefit Kidsport Vancouver's work to remove financial barriers for children to participate in organized sport. You can also mark your calendars for Langley's International Festival for August 2013. Now we're going to take you onto the stage with the Johnson Brothers Band. Thanks for watching The Express, only on Shaw TV.
Yeah, who's in a party?